among other regulations. Chairman of the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 and the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, stated this while handing over 5 ambulances donated by the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, to the Federal Ministry of Health yesterday in Abuja. Mustafa said that the bill, titled COVID-19 Health Protection Regulations 2021, is an exercise of the powers as conferred on the President by Section 4 of the Quarantine Act. Meanwhile, Nigeria's former Vice President, Atiku Abubakar, has received the second dose of the Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine. Atiku earlier today took his second dose of Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine. His media aide, Paul Ibe, confirmed this. The former number 2 citizen, currently in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, received the first shot on January the 6th. The Pfizer-BioNTech COVID-19 vaccine has been approved by several countries, including the United States and the United Kingdom. According to Chairman of the Nigeria Governors Forum, Kayode Fayemi, Nigeria will get its first shipment of the vaccine in February. Nigeria has dropped to 149 on Transparency International's 2020 Corruption Perception Index. Nigeria also scored 25 out of a possible 100 points. In the last TI rating in 2019, Nigeria was ranked 146th out of the 180 countries surveyed, scoring 26 points out of a possible 100. On a scale of 0 to 100, in TI's rating, 0 means highly corrupt, while 100 stands for very clean. According to the latest ranking, Nigeria is now the second most corrupt country in West Africa, with Guinea-Bissau and the only country more corrupt than Nigeria in the sub-region. Major General Ibrahim Attahiru has officially resumed as the new Chief of Army Staff. He succeeds Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, who resigned Monday after President Muhammadu Buhari appointed new service chiefs. The handover ceremony was done at the Defense Headquarters in Abuja. A fight broke out on Thursday at the public hearing organized by the House of Representatives on the Petroleum Industry Bill as members of the host communities engaged in physical combat. Trouble started when the host communities of Nigeria producing oil and gas was called to the podium to make a presentation. Some other bodies of host communities, however, stood up, leading to a rowdy session. The situation became worse when members of the opposing sides began to exchange blows, forcing the lawmakers to seek the intervention of security operatives. The leader of the oil-rich areas under the aegis of the host communities of Nigeria producing oil and gas had on Tuesday openly rejected the 2.5% proposed for them in the Petroleum Industry Bill 2020, being considered by the Joint Senate Committee on Petroleum Resources. Coming up in a moment after this break, 63-year-old man reportedly defiles 2-year-old girl in Edo State.
Split seconds. There is a lot happening around us, but we can't be everywhere all the time. We've got work, families, and chores to cater to, and most importantly, time to rest. And that's why having reliable partner like KUFM News is important. Sleeping? We don't. We work round the clock, bringing you stories as they break from Nigeria and across the world. We would stop at nothing to keep you informed, because KUFM News is all about you and stories that affect you. Politics, business, human interests, sports, entertainment, just name it. We've got you covered. KUFM News. Timely, precise, spot on.
Welcome back. Still in the news, a 63-year-old man, Sunday Igbonokwai, has been arrested by men of the Edo State Police Command for defiling a 2-year-old girl. The incident happened in Uronigbe in Orion, local government area of Edo State, where the suspect is a neighbor to the parents of the little girl. He was alleged to have lured the girl into his room using a loaf of bread, and thereafter used his finger to break the hymen while the girl's mother was in the kitchen preparing dinner. It was further gathered that the mother of the child noticed that something was amiss when her daughter screamed while she attempted to bath her later in the evening. The little girl was said to have described to her mother how Igbinohai used his finger on her private part, a situation that prompted the mother to raise an alarm that attracted neighbors. The matter was immediately reported to the Uroniwe police station, and the suspect was arrested before he was later transferred to Abudu Police Division. The command spokesman, Chidi Nwabuzo, who confirmed the arrest of the suspect, added that the police had completed the investigation into the matter and the suspect would appear in court during the week. The Inspector General of Police, IGP Mohammed Adamu, on Thursday handed out 39 checks worth 160 million naira to families of policemen killed during the #EndSARS protest last year. Adamu, who made the presentation at the force headquarters in Abuja, said the gesture was a clear statement that the Nigeria police will never abandon the family of colleagues who have gallantly laid down their lives in the services of their country. He said the force insurance unit was able to process and pay the entitlement of the police officers in record time. 4 persons were reportedly shot dead in suspected cold clashes in 2 communities in Delta State on Wednesday evening. One of the deceased persons was reportedly shot in Ekuride, Isekiri community, while the other 3 were gunned down in Egbokodo near Ubeji, both in Warri South Council area of the state. One of the victims of Egbokodo cold clash was identified simply as Toyo, while another was reportedly a youth leader in the community. Majority Leader of the Delta House of Assembly, Sir Tim Kome Owefere Esquire, is dead. Owefere, a 4-time member of the House, died around 11 p.m. on Wednesday at the Federal Medical Center, Asaba, after being hospitalized for about 2 weeks. The deceased lawmaker, who represented Isoko North constituency until his death, hailed from Akiowe community in the council area. The father of the governor of Delta State, Sir Arthur Okowa, is dead. The governor's father died in the early hours of Thursday. Born in 1932 in Owa Alero, Ika North East local government area of the state, Arthur passed on at 89. Coming up in a moment on our entertainment news, organizers suspend Cannes Film Festival till July due to COVID-19 pandemic. Details in a moment after this break. Still on to Newsbreak on K92.7 FM. On entertainment, the Cannes Film Festival announced on Wednesday that it will move this year's event to July due to safety concerns around the ongoing coronavirus pandemic. The film festival, which holds in May every year in Cannes, France, previews new films of all genres, including documentaries from all around the world. The organizers, in a statement, said they decided to change the date of the event following the global health situation. Initially scheduled from 11 to 22 May 2021, the festival will therefore now take place from Tuesday 6 to Saturday 17 July 2021. Last year, Cannes was forced to cancel the festival amid the first wave of the coronavirus pandemic. The Cannes Film Festival is one of the big 5 film festivals, alongside the Venice Film Festival in Italy, the Berlin International Film Festival in Germany, the Toronto International Film Festival in Canada, and the Sundance Film Festival in the United States. United States actress Cloris Leachman, who won an Oscar for The Last Picture Show, has died at the age of 94. Her publicist confirmed that Leachman died of natural causes at her home in California with her daughter by her side. Her memorable roles included Phyllis on the Mary Tyler Moore Show and Frau Blocher in Young Frankenstein. Reese Witherspoon said she will be deeply missed, while Mel Brooks described her as insanely talented. Leachman enjoyed a long career as a character actress, portraying Ida in Malcolm in the Middle and Timmy's mother in the Lassie series. She also played Ellen DeGeneres' mother in her sitcom The Ellen Show, which aired in the early 2000s. And that's the news, but before we go, a quick recap of the headlines. President Buhari signs law criminalizing non-wearing of face masks. Nigeria drops on Transparency's corruption index. Ibrahim Atahiru takes over as Chief of Army Staff. Do remember that the continued unity of Nigeria is a collective responsibility. Be sure to play your part. Do not forget, you can listen to us anywhere in the world by visiting our website at kufm.net or download our mobile app from the Google Play Store. We're also live on YouTube at KUFM Nigeria, and you can also listen to us on radiogarden.com. KUFM Newsbreak was produced by Musakai Uwajay.